to another Nate Frazier Experience podcast. And this is called Story Time with Nate. I know, it's been a minute, but we got another story. So if you go on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, the part 2 of this story has been told already. But for some reason, part 1 hasn't been uploaded. I don't know why. I'm sorry to the people that look for part 1. It hasn't been uploaded yet. So I'm finna retell the story. I'm pretty good at saving stories in my head and whatnot. So we're gonna retell it. We're gonna retell this story. So this is the time I got into a orgy.
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
Yes, I know. I got into 2 orgies. I already told the story about the first one. I already told the story about the second one. This is going to be a story about the first one. So, as you know, with Storytime with Nate, we don't share no names. We don't want to put people out there and whatnot. So, we're going to start it off when we came from the bar. Hey, before I even tell the story, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the page. You feel me? I'm telling secrets of my story that people don't even know about. Come on now. Like, I know you at work. I know you driving, doing Uber Eats. You want to hear a story that's so immaculate like mine. Because that's the whole reason you clicked on my story in the first place. Or my page in the first place. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you share it. Or even comment. Let me know how well I'm doing. Or even dislike it. If you don't like it, dislike it. Tell me what's going on. Don't just be on the page just because. You feel me? So, all right. We're going to start from the bar. So, it was one of them nights. We go to Doc Ron's or whatnot. You know, Doc Ron's is lit. We 10, 12 deep. You feel me? We in this bitch winning. You know what I mean? We ordering all types of drinks and shit like that. Night is looking good. So they like, well, we going at the spot. So at the time I was staying at my pop's house. So I was like, yeah, you know, everybody could come through there and whatnot. You feel me? I don't got no issue with that. Everybody that I went to the bar with was pretty much cool with me. You feel me? It wasn't nobody that I was like standoffish and shit like that with. So we all head back to my crib or whatnot. And mind you, we drunk as hell. You feel me? Because when we go to Doc's, not all the time is they charging you for the motherfucking drinks. You feel me? So we at my crib, drunk as hell. Everybody having a good ass time. We chilling. I'm in a chair similar to the one I'm sitting in right now. And then somebody was like, let's play Truth or Dare adult version.
It's about to go down.
So, you know, I didn't hear the second part. I hear the first part, which is Truth or Dare. I ain't hear the second part. So when they say Truth or Dare, I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah. I'm willing to play. I'm willing to play. So the first thing that somebody said after they said Truth or Dare adult version was, I dare such and such to suck up such and such for 5 minutes. When I heard that, I was like, hey, yo, whoa, what's going on?
What are we doing?
Like, I thought adult version was like, we gonna do adult things, but y'all talking about porno things. Like, y'all talking about sex and shit like that. So, but little do you know, she did. She got that mouth ready. This nigga pulled his pants down and she went to sucking. All you hear is, and then everybody just looking, including me, because I'm surprised. I'm like, in my head, I'm naive. You know what I mean? I've been to the bar, I've been out or whatnot, but I didn't know this type of shit happens like this. I thought it was planned. I thought it was like a whole crib and whatnot of females and men that wanted to just mess around. The fact that somebody said, I dare you to suck up such and such off rip, and she, without no argument, did it. I'm like, okay, like, what the fuck kind of people I'm fucking with? So she do it for like 3 minutes. She didn't do it for 5. She do it for like 3 minutes. So, and meanwhile, my homie is in the background. He put on YouTube on my TV, and it's a song called "Put This Pussy in My Face." So that's all I'm hearing. He got the shit on repeat. So it keeps saying, "Put that pussy in my face, put that pussy in my face." So that's all I'm hearing while I'm looking at motherfucking pornos being made right in front of me. So she sucked him up for like 3 minutes or whatnot. So the next thing was, she got this, and this female that's initiating this, right? So this female says to the same female that gave the other person head, "I dare you to let him hit it for the back for 3 minutes." I'm like, the fuck is going on? Like, it's some horny ass motherfuckers in here. I didn't realize that. I thought growing up, I always thought that guys was always horny or always wanted sex. But the way these girls was acting that night, I don't know what liquor they was drinking. I don't think Casamigos was famous back then, but whatever tequila they was drinking, it got them in the mood. So she said, "Hey, you let him smash you from the back for 3 minutes." So before this nigga even, this nigga pulled his pants down. She pulled her pants down. Before this nigga even could stick it in, I guess, the lights go off. Knowing me, I'm off the liquor. I see what's going on here. I'm like, I'm not finna miss my beat. I pick one of the girls. "Hey, you come over here. Give me some head." Off rip, once the lights turned off, that's what I said. I was like, I'm not finna be the only one out here talking about, you feel me? Like, you got some people that got morale, like morals and stuff like that wouldn't do what they do. But I was single. I was out with a bunch of women. And if a bunch of women was being freaky and I know they were safe, I'm gonna get my taste in. Simple as that. I'm gonna get my shit in regardless. You feel me? I had a dry spell. I'm sorry. I had a dry spell at the time. Every nigga know that when you have a dry spell, you willing to smash whatever. As long as it's got coochie and titties, you smashing whatever. So when the lights went off, I called girl over here. "Hey, give me some head. Like, for real though, I'm trying to get in on this." Next thing you know, it's like a 5-6 man smash event. Like, and then the funny thing about it, while I'm getting head, you know what I mean, shorty bouncing her head on my lap and shit like that. I look over, I'm just peeping at the environment and shit. This dude over here, my homie, this nigga got his clothes off. Everything is off on this nigga, except for his socks and shoes. You know how hard it is to take your pants off when you still got your socks and shoes on? And this nigga took it off like it's no problem. And he was just like, I don't know if a lot of people seen the movie Psycho. This nigga was running around butt ass naked, but he still had his socks and shoes on. That's how he was smashing the old girl next to me with the socks and shoes on. I was like, how the fuck is this possible? You feel me? So I'm getting head. The homie next to me, he fucking. The homie that's outside the hall, he fucking. And it's just a whole lot of shit going on. So this one chick that was with us, it was like 6 girls and like 4 guys. She go around, she passing out Magnum condoms. So that's how I knew this shit was playing. It's Magnum condoms being passed out to every guy that's in there. So I know that shit was playing. Ain't nobody walking around with a box full of Magnum condoms unless they planned on fucking that night. Swear to God. So he smashing. I'm getting head. The dude that came with another chick, he was on. This is like his first date with the chick. His first date ever. So he looking at everybody like, the fuck going on? So my homie come grab him and was like, nah, bro, You gotta get in on this. Don't be just sitting around looking at everybody. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on? So then after I get head from one shorty, she go bounce to the next nigga. This one girl was like, all right, since you up already, I want you to fuck shit out of me. I'm like, damn, you want me to fuck shit out of you? She's like, yeah. So I, of course, unwrap the condom. You feel me? You take the condom out, roll it down. You feel me? When you know you put on condoms, you roll it down the right way. You don't want to be caught rolling down the wrong way. You feel me? It's instructions on the condom. They'll tell you how to roll down the condom. So you roll down the condom like that. You feel me? And then she bend over. I'm like, oh yeah. So I slip in that. As soon as I get that, that's how I know I'm in the right spot. So I start going crazy. Killing this shit while all my homies killing everybody else. So all you hear is, motherfuckers just beating cheeks in the same area. Everybody just getting theirs. You feel me? So by the time I was done with her, because I didn't want to bust right yet. You feel me? I want to move on to the next. She like, what my contacts at? I'm like, contacts? You got on contacts? She was like, yeah. So I look at the wall. The contacts is stuck to the wall. So I beat her cheek so bad that the contacts had stuck to the wall. I'm like, I'm a menace in that motherfucker. Muchacho in this motherfucker. So,
Oops! I did it again, baby.
she get her contacts. I just look at the next free shorty. She looking around. I'm like, shorty, give me head till I bust. So she going crazy. Glock 3000, you feel me? She going crazy. She give me head, and then I bust in her mouth. She, of course, lick it up, you feel me? It's some real homegrown freaks in that motherfucking room and shit like that. So while I'm getting head, before I even bust, while I'm getting head from shorty, I'm looking at my homie butt ass naked, hitting shorty from the back. Socks and shoes on, butt ass naked. Mind you, everybody else got on their clothes. They just slipped the penis out the motherfucking slip hole. We ain't going butt ass naked because we know there's other niggas in here. This nigga obviously did not care and went to go get ass naked with socks and shoes on. So he smashing. This nigga slipped up and put it in her ass. She put out this scream like, ah! Everybody stopped in that motherfucker. I swear to God. Everybody stopped and looked. And she's like, oh my God, why you put it in my ass? And he was like, come on, baby, I'm sorry. So I knew he was inexperienced. The fact that he just slipped into her ass like that, I knew he was inexperienced. You feel me? You ain't just gonna slip it in her ass like that. You feel me? You gonna put it in a pussy. The pussy feel way different than the ass, so you ain't gonna do that. So he was over here, hey, don't leave, because she was trying to leave. He was like, hey, don't leave. I'm sorry. So she was cool with it. You feel me? I bust, you feel me? All in shorty mouth. She looked for the next victim or whatnot. You feel me? So, mind you, I'm in my pop's career, right? When you got a bedroom at your parents' crib, it's not big. You feel me? It's not big at all. So I got this twin. What is it? It's a twin size bed. It's got to be a twin size bed. I got this twin size bed. So I decided, okay, y'all do whatever y'all got to do. I'm finna go to sleep. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm finna go to sleep. So I sleep on the long end. My homie, he was done with whatever he was doing. Decided to sleep on the short end, so his legs is still hanging on the bed while he lay his head across my stomach. No homo, you feel me? But it's not enough room on the bed, so of course that's all he had to do. I'm just sleep, you feel me? It's not like I'm finna rub this nigga forehead or some shit. He just lay his head on my stomach because his legs is hanging off. He go to sleep. Then another nigga was in there. He did the same thing. Lay his head across the stomach, go to sleep, legs hanging off. So while we all trying to sleep, we hear, I'm like, first, I was like, nah, just let it ride. Just try to get some sleep. Then I hear it again. I'm like, wait, hold on. What the fuck is that noise? So I get up. So I'm like sleep like this. I get up. And then I look at the only corner of the bed. So if I had a bed, the twin size, it's only like a corner like this left. It's only a corner. On the corner of that bed, this chick is laying on the bed. Her head is hitting my kneecaps. Her head is laying across my kneecaps while he got her legs up like she spread eagle. She in this bitch like this, like she finna fly away. This nigga fingering the shit out of her, just going crazy. And mind you, this nigga didn't clip his nails. This nigga is like chopping her shit up, like he chopping her pussy up like chopped cheese. You feel me? Like a motherfucker gyro steak. You feel me? He and that bitch going crazy, and then all she's saying is, I don't feel nothing. I don't feel nothing. This nigga trying his best to make her feel everything that he giving to her. He fingering her, he fucking her, he licking her, all this shit while everybody else got their nut off and they trying to go to sleep. I'm like, my nigga, hurry that shit up. Whatever the fuck you trying to do, hurry that shit up. Then I get up because I had to go piss. I'm like, all right, let me go piss. I go out to my room. I go into the living room. Another nigga is clapping cheeks in the living room against the wall. Like, at first I thought this nigga was like doing something to the chick that he wasn't supposed to, but she wanted that. She wanted her legs to be lifted against the wall, clapped. You feel me? I'm like, damn, y'all, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Y'all niggas ain't done yet. So I go to the bathroom, come back, go to sleep. This nigga still in here trying to clap like spread eagle in this shit. So I go to sleep. I wake up. Motherfuckers in this bitch tired. You feel me? Motherfuckers done expense all their energy in the situation that was given to us. And mind you, let me mind you, no man in this situation initiated this shit. It was all females. I wanna express that because you know they say man always wants sex. No, in this situation, the women wanted the sex. Niggas was just there just to chill with females. When the females initiate that shit, who gonna turn that shit down? No, we going crazy in that shit. So we woke up, niggas feeling good. We shaking hands. What up, bro? All right, okay. It is what it is. Some chick stayed there. You feel me? One of my homies decided to take a, like, you know where you keep your clothes at when you go to the laundromat, the bag and shit like that. He decided to sleep in the bag on the floor. So when I went to go get up and step on the bag because I thought it was a bunch of clothes, it was this nigga in the bag. When I stepped on it, he was like, I'm like, why the fuck is you sleep in this bag? Like, why you ain't go on the couch? He was like, oh, no, the other homie is on the couch. I'm like, God damn, y'all just took over the fucking crib and shit like that. So, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. That was like the first time that I got into the orgy. It was kind of cool. It was kind of great. I didn't trip about it or whatnot. You feel me? Because it was like I had options. It wasn't like I had to impress this one chick. I had other chicks to impress. And they gave me whatever I wanted. If I wanted head, yeah. If I wanted to hit it from the back, yeah. But it was like after that day, them chicks was like, oh, I feel like a hoe because of that day. I don't want to hang with y'all. But whole time, they initiated it. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Niggas didn't initiate it. They initiated it. Then when the topic come up, then they feel like hoes. You are what you do. You feel me? If you wanted to be slut out that day, then you got slutted out. You feel me? I can't stop. What I look like stopping you? Oh, sorry. No, this me. But this what they want me to be like. No, we shouldn't do stuff like this. We should listen to the Lord, and the Lord says you should not be slutted out. If you get horny and want to fuck a bunch of guys, we shouldn't do that. Hell no. What the fuck? Jesus died for our sins for a reason. It's disrespectful for not to sin. You feel me? Because he already died for our sins. It's disrespectful for us not to sin. Facts. You feel me? But a lot of those women, I guess they found the Lord and shit like that. They start going to church more often. And the other ones found a boyfriend that they wanted to be with. Some of them still single. They still hit me up now and then and stuff like that. But that was wild. That was wild, especially coming from a female's end. Like, I understand guys be the type that be like, yo, we gonna fuck the shit out of these women and shit like that. But for a female to say that she want to get fucked, and then one of them had their first date, like the guy was their first date, and he had to see that shit, that's wild to me. You feel me? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? That's why it's called Nate Frazier Experience, because everything that I talk about here is from my experience. Facts. You feel me? So I guess the advice to give to y'all is, if a woman want to have an orgy, give it to her, I guess. or if she gives you an orgy, expect the consequences of her not fucking with you after the orgy. I mean, I don't know. We had a part 2. You feel me? So I guess it wasn't that bad. On part 2, I was more involved, but part 1, it just felt like a lot of women just wanted to get fucked on that didn't get fucked on the regular. You know what I mean? It's a lot of women that's out here that don't have sex or don't have that guy that they cuddle up with. So when that orgy happened, I was like, shit. So, all right. This is another Nate Frazier Experience podcast. This is a story time with Nate. Don't forget to hit that share button, that like button. Do whatever you can to get the channel out here. I don't need donations. I just need you to support in other ways. If you could support in other ways, that'd be great. All right. Remember, like always, let me say my slogan. To get the best experience out of life, you have to live it. Facts.